What's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Ethereum, we are trading at $1,541, 24-hour volume, we're down 34%, and market cap, we are up 2%. Okay, let's take a look so far for the day. I am going to go into immediate short term for 4 hours and then 2 hours as well for you. So far, today we have the range at least more than 50% of the candlestick, which does show promising for price in a shorter time frame for it to come up. The only thing that I'm not liking in the chart is the MACD indicator getting smaller in the histograms day after day. So essentially we can take this information and let us or show us that since Saturday, October 29th was the great peak here. And ultimately, if the price keeps coming down or the MACD indicator keeps going down, then essentially that trend itself has already peaked and we are going to flip from the green over to the red, which essentially shows the trend reversal here. So a few things here we have been doing very, very nicely is the 100 moving average. So we've held on to support here on October 28th. And then here just yesterday, we've held on really strongly around the 100 moving average. And yesterday we knew that Ethereum was going to come back down. It did come down a little bit than I expected it to. I essentially said 1512, but we had a low relatively around 1502. So we can take this information as well into our next one. It is mirroring the same action here that we got on October 27th. Again, a low of 1502. So we know this area has been tested twice now. So essentially, if price is going to come back down, it is going to retest the 1502 price point and see if we are going to hold on to it. What we do see here on the RSI, it has triggered a selling opportunity here. So it hasn't really triggered a buying opportunity. However, if we take a look at these RSI here, it may potentially cross over once again and give us that buying opportunity so long as it does change into the green. So what I'm kind of thinking, if it does switch over to the green, we may see a histogram in here on a daily chart that is a lot bigger and hopefully the dark green color. So it does measure that momentum and give us those hints on a shorter time frame that momentum is going to have a really nice pullback. But enough of the daily chart. I'm going to go into 4 hours because, you know, this was promising here on November 2nd of this long range candle, showed us the price, shown us the pump of the volume. We did see another peak here of a darker red candlestick or histogram bar on our MACD indicator. And I was hoping that the price, excuse me, would come out of this downtrend corridor that we've been doing and try to push the price again up to the 78%. However, I was wrong. It is continuing this downwards channel. Now, again, in my last video, we saw that price would come down, consolidate sideways, come back down, consolidate sideways. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now. So its price is coming down and it's consolidating sideways. Notice already here on these candlestick wicks, it's holding a resistance level. So 38%, which is at 1557, was treated as a support, now turned into resistance. So every of our fib chart here, we can see it was tested as an area of support, turned into resistance. Area of support turned into resistance for every tier of our fib chart. So this is, again, very alarming to see that we're retesting every section of our fib, and it's only a matter of time if the price is going to come back down here at the 1490. At the 1490, if you can imagine, is well past our bottom of our Bollinger Band, and we are going to be considered as oversold. If we take a look at the RSI here, we've already seen a really nice pullback on November 2nd as low as 36%, 36, 37, and 38. So this is going to be a tested area. If the price continues to come down, we may find support if the RSI drops at 36% here, which is well better than seeing it retest the area of support at 0%. Going into high Kanashi candles for 4 hours, we can still see that the trend overall is showing a selling trend, and we don't see any signs of a reversal for that trend itself. An area for a reversal here is we would be looking for bigger green candles with no shape, with no wicks or tails at the very bottom. So for example here, if we see that it was a huge selling pressure on this end here until we saw a few of our candlesticks open up in the body and no wick at the very bottom. So price continued to escalate upwards until we actually get that phase. Then we're going to continue to come down because all of the trend itself showing heavy trends and heavy candlestick bodies in the red zone. Switching back to candles and going into our 2-hour time frame. I apologize, this video is as long as I expected, but this here is not a good sign. Again, is continuous rejections from our 20 moving average. So where price again is going to come back down to retest of the 23% of our fib at 1531. We do see some areas of support right over here. If we take a look at our old fib chart, that was at 61% of our fib at 1521, and already we're seeing some reoccurrence around this level here. So that's kind of essentially where we're going to trigger a support line, support zone, and where we're going to retest it. The RSI itself could potentially come downwards and initiate another selling opportunity on that end there. So just kind of be prepared for that. The MACD indicator does show us some strength of momentum in the green. We did see a few and then flip over to the red. If we're able to pump the volume up as the price is approaching the 20 moving average, then it would be more foreseeable for the MACD indicator to have more of a growth of the momentum and finally breaking above it. But until we actually reach those high levels of volume, then not a possibility in my eyes. But let me know what you guys think down below. Like and subscribe to the channel as well. But I'll see you next time. Bye.